We've been lied to about what intelligence actually looks like. We're taught that being smart means having a library of facts in your head or a wall full of degrees. But in the real world, intelligence isn't a database, it's an operating system. It's not about what you know, it's about how you process the chaos around you. Today, I'm breaking down 5 mental shifts that separate high-level thinkers from everyone else. If you master these, you won't just feel smarter, you'll become unshakable. Curiosity over conflict. Most people treat conversations like a courtroom. They're just waiting for their turn to cross-examine you and prove you wrong. When they hear a different opinion, their ego feels attacked, so they get defensive. But truly intelligent people have a scientist mindset. When they hear something they disagree with, they don't get mad, they get curious. Instead of saying, "You're wrong," they say, "That's an interesting perspective. Help me see what you see." By asking high-utility questions, they do 2 things. They actually learn something new, and they disarm the other person. The secret: you can't win an argument by fighting, but you can win by understanding. The zoom out method. Average thinkers live in the now. If they fail a project or get a mean comment, it's a catastrophe. Smart people, however, possess a macro perspective. They don't see a bad day as a failure, they see it as a data point. They zoom out like a camera. One bad test isn't a sign of low IQ, it's a signal to adjust the study method. Rejection isn't a dead end, it's a redirect. When you view life from 30,000 feet, problems stop being personal and start being puzzles. The circle of influence. There is a massive energy leak in most people's lives. They worry about things they have 0% control over: the weather, the economy, what their ex thinks of them. Smart people are ruthless with their mental energy. They apply a simple filter. Can I influence the outcome of this? If the answer is no, they delete the thought. If the answer is yes, they build a plan. While everyone else is stressed about the storm, the smart person is busy building a better roof. Focus on your actions, not the noise. Silence as a power move. We live in a world that can't stop talking. Most people are terrified of a 3-second gap in a conversation, so they fill it with or opinions they haven't even thought through. High intelligence people use silence as a tool. They aren't afraid to say, "Let me think about that for a second." That pause does something incredible. It makes the room lean in. When you speak less, your words carry more weight. You aren't just reacting, you're calculating. The buffer between stimulus and response. This is the ultimate superpower. Most people are like a light switch. You flip it and the light comes on. If someone is rude, they get angry. It's an instant automatic reaction. But the most intelligent people create a buffer zone. When something happens, even something bad, they pause. In that tiny gap of time, they choose their response. They ask, is reacting to this worth my peace of mind? The person who controls their reaction controls the situation. That's not just intelligence, that's emotional mastery. The best part about these 5 habits? None of them require a high IQ or a fancy background. They just require intentionality. You don't need to be the loudest person in the room to be the smartest. You just need to be the one who thinks before they speak and acts before they react. Your challenge: pick just one of these habits to practice this week. Maybe it's the 3-second pause or the circle of influence. Focus on that one thing, and I promise you'll see the world differently. If you're ready to upgrade your mental operating system, hit that subscribe button. We dive into deep thinking topics every week. Drop a comment below and let me know which habit you're starting today. I'll be down there responding to as many as I can. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.